Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I have a bad cold. You'll have to excuse my excuse my voice and sniffling. But felt very called to do a reading right now, rather than I was going to do one later for the collective in regard to our full moon in Taurus and lunar eclipse on Friday, November 19th. But somebody needs to hear and see something right now, so here we are. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, I just feel like this is for someone specific in regard to their situation. I have no idea, but I was definitely feeling strong pull to do this now and not later. So here we are. But this is going to be a shorter video than what I planned because I really do just feel like it's specific for somebody and what it is they may need to hear. All right. Who needs to hear this and see this message, please? And what do they need to know? Death. The eternal cycle begins here. Okay. Exactly what I was feeling, because, and not specifically death in the literal terms. So we have the full moon in Taurus on Friday, and also the lunar eclipse. And the eclipse cycles are all about new beginnings, but also their energy tends to make a situation happen and end and move you forward very quickly, and it's a necessary change, even though, like, in the back of your mind, you know that it's something that isn't going to last and that the situation or cycle is going to end, but like, you don't want to face it, but you know you have to. Does that make any sense? And this specific eclipse is on the Taurus-Scorpio axis, which in astrology, if you're familiar with that at all, in north and south nodes are lunar points in your chart. If you have your nodes in those specific signs, these energies are going to be much, much stronger for you. But what this is about, like all the zodiac signs, is 12. Each sign has their polar opposite, and Taurus's is Scorpio, Gemini's is Sagittarius, and so on and so forth. It's just our polar opposite, which, even though, people think, well, that's bad and that's, that's whatever. No, it's not. It's more of a challenge, but it's also, in some weird way, harmonious. Their energy, even when we think it's not going to, it can be, and it's meant to in a weird, strange way, because it's like a balance of the energies between those signs. So, Taurus is about stability, ruled by Venus, about luxury, self-worth, things tangible things, more so, that make us feel good inside and for self. Finances and having that nest egg. And then we've got Scorpio with intimacy and deep intimacy, loyal intimacy, even though everyone thinks, oh, Scorpios, they're secretive and blah, blah, blah. No, they're just not, excuse me, they're not about just revealing it at all times and showing emotion at all times, but they feel it very, very deeply. So anyway, this is for someone specifically to be more aware and accepting of whatever this situation is that's coming to an end, and it's happening. If you've been feeling that, the energies and the imbalance of like I said, stability and intimacy, to whatever degree that fits for you, this is confirmation for that. I'm gonna pull some astrology cards here and just kind of see what's going on, like what the energy is all about. And I don't know, I always just go with whatever decks I feel I need to use, rather than maybe which ones I want to use. I mean, I love all my decks, but when they're like this and specific and I'm being guided to do so, then that's what I'll do. All right, let's see what I need here. This person, whoever this is for. I mean, even if it's for one person alone, and this is helpful, that makes me happy. But of course, it could be for many. I hope so. Sorry, oh my god, it's so annoying. That's why I'm trying to keep this quick. Aries, independent, bravery, and passion. I definitely felt Aries vibes for this message. I also felt Cancer, and obviously Taurus and Scorpio, because, again, with the eclipse and the nodes, that axis, those energies are going to be strong throughout the year. But Aries, independent, bravery, and passion. So for me, this is, even if you're not an Aries, you might even have Aries strong in your chart, or just fire energy in general. I feel like this is asking you to, take your Aries independence and, you guys are so motivated and ready, to take action. And I feel like this is saying, like, do that. Like, something might be holding you back, or you might be questioning, whatever this situation is for you, that's, you feel it is coming to an end, or maybe you don't want it to, but in the, again, like I said, intuitively, it has to. The Spirit is just asking you to take that energy and really, and be that Aries, be that, independent, brave, intuitive, and sometimes impulsive, but I love you guys for that. Be that soul, be that, accepting and moving forward like you do. And once you guys cut something off, you just keep going. It's over, and you don't look back. And even when it's painful, you're honest with it, within yourself about it when it happens, but you can move forward, like, easier, I feel, than others. And I love that. And then we have house 2. Yeah, house 2 is Taurus and Venus. Physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Exactly what I was saying earlier. And I definitely, obviously, felt the Taurus and Scorpio vibes for this reading. But so for me, this might be someone questioning even a marriage, but definitely a relationship that is committed, regardless of what that is for you. Marriage, I hate even using that word because it's so ridiculous, but to me, committed's committed. It doesn't matter if it's recognized by a church or not, that's personal to everyone, but just a serious committed situation. And it doesn't have to even be about love relationships or intimate relationships. I feel it is, but it could be with a job someone's had for years and years, or a change in their career that they're, really want to, and they're afraid to take that step. It could even be like working, going from working for someone to self-employment. It could be the opposite, whatever the situation is, that it's, obviously affecting you right now and in your life, like in a way that you're really, it's on your mind, and you're feeling like I just keep feeling like sweating about it, not necessarily physically sweating, but like it's just bothering you. It might be keeping you up at night and just not able to get sleep, whatever this is. It's hurting you, because like the Taurus thing, the self-worth, sometimes that, it's a very fixed energy, and people can get really wrapped up in what other people think, or just in their own mind about self-worth, and whether it's from things that you have, or feeling like you're going to be perceived a certain way because you don't have a certain car or job or whatever, that can happen. And that doesn't mean someone's, you're being judged for that. It's how you feel. Your feelings on all these things are important and valid. But for me, it's like, it's just something that's very out there and obvious, meaning like if it is a relationship, it's, whatever this relationship is, you might have a lot of family around that have expectations, or you thought certain things were going to happen, or it was going to move forward in a certain way, or you were living with, someone maybe going to get married or about to or get engaged, but there's something coming that, wasn't necessarily expected in the way that you thought, but the outcome is positive and it's meant for you. Whatever that means for you, I don't know. But whatever happens from it, you will see that it was meant to be that way. It was not meant like, oh my God, I'm going to regret this forever, or I can't believe this happened, this isn't right. No, it is right. Whatever that is that's coming is what's meant for you, even if it doesn't feel like it and even if it hurts. Okay? I'm going to pull one more of these, and then I'm just going to clarify with a little tarot, but I needed to use this deck as well. I need that other card, another message, please. Yeah, I just see a lot of like worry and feelings of like, other people involved questioning, or like you worrying more so inside about what people are going to think of whatever's ending. It might be something you want to put an end to, or just, be done and move forward. And whatever the situation is, it's right. It's supposed to go that way. It's not taking the wrong path. This is going to happen because you may have been questioning that, path or which way to go. And the eclipses tend to show us, here you go. I'm going to move this along faster than you wanted, but it's right for you. Okay, Sun in Pisces. Align yourself with love and wisdom, higher purpose. Okay, yeah. This is all about intuition. Whatever you're feeling and, whatever you think you should be doing or whatever path you should be taking, yes, that is the one. Because it's going to lead you to your higher purpose. All the choices we make every day, weekly, monthly, it doesn't matter. It's leading us where we're supposed to go. I know a lot of people don't believe in the destiny thing and all that stuff. I do. But whatever that is, Pisces, it's all about, intuitive messages all the time. But whether people pay attention to those or not, that's another thing. You're in a relationship and you love that person, but for some reason you're always either feeling like you're walking on eggshells or uneasy about something, and sometimes you can't put your finger on it, right? And the message, that the intuitive feelings aren't clear to you. That's fine. But when you're having those, like stomach aches or weird feelings, there's a reason, even if we don't know what they are. And sometimes you just have to really take that time to be honest with yourself, number one, and go inside, and whether you have to meditate or however you need to do that, you have to figure out what it is. When we're not aligned in our truth, it always leads to things that hurt us, right? Because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, which is, about dreams, intuition, but also disillusionment, fantasy. So this is, for me, saying be honest, be truthful with how you feel, regardless of the situation, okay? Because that is the path you need to take, that truth, whatever it is that you are feeling and need to know and need to believe in and go forward. That's just it. Like, it's definitely asking you to pay attention to your intuition. Don't be fazed by the illusion or dreamy fantasy part of something, situation, relationship, job, whatever. Pay attention to the truth about it and how you really feel and what you really may know but don't want to accept, or, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to pull a quick spread of tarot to see if there's any other details that I'm missing, because I definitely feel like a pile of crap. And as much as my God, I can't shuffle. As much as I was feeling, guided to do this right now rather than later when I was a little more prepared and whatever, I just don't want to miss anything for whoever this message may be for. What else? Oop, do we need to know and see? Okay. Actually, we didn't see those. I'm going to put them back in, and if whatever they were need to come back out, they'll come out. But if they fall out or jump out and they're up and I can see them, then I keep them. But let's just make sure. Okay. These two. Yeah, okay. Yep, perfect. All right. Exactly what I was thinking. So, King of Cups energy here, male or female, doesn't matter. I don't read cards as the gender. So this energy is of someone who is open with their emotions, willing to, give them and express them. They're comfortable with that. They're a leader, but in I want to say a softer way, but not in a forceful way, right? But for some reason, this is coming out on the Aries card. So for me, this is saying like, if this is you, the person watching this, it's telling you to be a little bit stronger, a little bit more honest and open about how you feel. It doesn't mean that you aren't, but whatever you need to say or do about a situation, it's saying you do need some of that Aries energy, where they're very motivated, but they take action. They're ruled by Mars, right? They are so okay with doing what they need to do and saying what they need to say, even when it's hard, right? And I feel like that's what Spirit is asking you to do, to be that, because it's going to lead you to where you need to be, right? And then, we've got the Six of Pentacles, right? And this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is about balance, giving and receiving. Pentacles have to do with home, finance, work. So wherever you are in the situation, and whatever situation that may be, like I said, relationship, work, friend, family, it doesn't feel like equal give and take to you. It feels unbalanced, right? And this is saying like you need to talk about it. You need to bring this up. Oops. Oh yeah, no, sorry. And then we've got 10 of Cups here, because this is what you want. This is what we all, strive for. The 10 of Cups, the chapter of where we finally feel that we've come and grown into, the love, all the love, the family, and it's equal. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a union that came together organically, and yes, of course, everybody has issues, but this is about someone, under two people or whatever, however the family is for you, feeling loved, not questioning it, not worrying about it, not having bad feelings. This is like, here we go. This is what I wanted, and I'm achieving that. But I feel like this imbalance energy over here is like, so whatever's going on is keeping you from that and achieving that, because we've got the Sun. It's like you want the light, you want to move toward this positivity, joy, happiness. I mean, this is one of the most positive cards in tarot, right? And this is coming out under that house 2, the Taurus, the self-worth, the values, material values, possessions, feeling secure, physical security in your home life. And then under the Pisces, we have the Judgment card. And the two major arcana here. This is, again, judgment. This is the couple things for me as a reader. It is about things, or past issues, things, situations, people that return, because whatever happened then, it was like, it's like a second chance type of thing, right? Because it didn't work out the first time. It could be a job, again, like I said, it could be a relationship. It could be something that just, it wasn't the right timing. So that energy is coming back to you, right? And whether it's for your greater good or not, you have to recognize that coming in and you taking the right path. And really, again, it's coming out on the intuitive Pisces. Don't be disillusioned. If it's something you've dreamt about that you didn't think was coming back and you know it's for you, cool. If you know it's not for you, don't risk that sun energy of having, the positivity and the happiness. But for me, this being right in front of this card is saying, take that path, take that one that you know is good for you. Okay, and then this doesn't necessarily read to me at all like, hey, get rid of that person or get rid of that job. It's asking you to pay attention because something could possibly make the decision for you, meaning the eclipse energy, right? Sooner than you wanted. So just it's more of an awareness, and just being honest with yourself about how you're feeling about whatever the situation is. Again, whether intimate relationship, family relationship, a friendship that, means something to you, or, career, whatever this is for you, it's just asking you to pay attention and to be honest with self. I don't even think that this necessarily means it has to be, again, like I said, this is the energy of someone that is, emotionally available, honest with their emotions, are able to express them. And with Aries, this is all about self. Not in a bad way. Yeah, sure, they can be selfish. Who can't? But Aries is the first house in astrology, which is all about self. Our rising sign, it's all about self. Yes, it's how people perceive us, but it's more so about who we are. Whatever sign that's in that you have, wherever that, sign was, whatever that sign's ruler, is when, with your rising sign, if it's not Aries, obviously not everyone has that. But that first house is exactly where the sun was rising on the east side of, whatever town we were born in, or in the world at the time, right? This is self. This is who we are. This is how we express ourselves, whether we're aware of it or not. It's important. It's important to know that. So if anyone needs a birth chart, let me know. But, so this card being right directly under it, it's that's why I feel like it's self, more than maybe with somebody else. Being honest with your own emotions, honest with how you feel, and definitely accepting and knowing the truth of your situation, right? So that's the message. It's a quick, maybe it's overly long, I don't know. And I'm so sorry again with my stuffy notes, but somebody needed that. Just pay attention to whatever's going on, because, there's a new beginning for sure coming. And I think Spirit just wanted to know, whoever this is and whatever hard time you're going through, that situation was coming to an end. And even though it's they know they didn't want you to be blindsided about it. Even though in the back of your mind you knew it's happening, but I feel more so they're reassuring with the Sun and the Ten of Cups, even that, you're going to feel off balance and you're going to feel, a little shooketh from this, that it's for your greater good, and, bringing you back down the path of maybe where you should have gone, or feel I should have done this, I could have done that. We all do that, but it just means that where you're going to go next, it's meant for you. And don't question that. Don't question anything or any decisions you've made in the past, because you're right where you need to be, and you're going to go where you need to go, even though it might be a little difficult. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.